In this video, you are going to see incredible vehicles that can protect their passengers. We look at different presidents around the world and the vehicles they use for transportation. Some are bulletproof and even bomb-proof. They are armored fortresses on wheels. But there is one vehicle that will surprise you. It's the cheapest vehicle on the list and offers virtually no protection. Most of these are the best presidential vehicles in the world. Number 10. The current Prime Minister of the UK uses an Audi A8L security for transportation. Now, don't let the exterior looks of this car fool you. This is not your regular Audi A8. The security version is specially designed for high-level VIP security. Aside from the normal armor plating and bulletproof glass, this car features a fire suppression system and oxygen tanks in the event of a chemical attack. Previous prime ministers used the Sentinel version of the Jaguar XJ for transportation. They chose to use a British car manufacturer to produce their security vehicle. The British royal family have chosen more luxurious cars for their protection, namely 2 Bentleys and 3 Rolls-Royces, all of which are armor-plated and have bulletproof glass. Number 9. The Sultan of Brunei has a car collection of more than 7,000 vehicles. His ceremonial state car is a 1992 Rolls-Royce Phantom 6. On non-ceremonial occasions, he drives around in a black Mercedes-Benz M-Class or his Maybach 62. But one of the craziest cars he's ever driven in is his gold-plated Rolls-Royce. It's just one of more than 600 Rolls-Royce cars in his collection. But it's unique because he had the car covered in 24-karat gold. He had it ordered for his wedding day, and apparently the car cost him an eye-watering $14 million. Which car would you drive if you were president? Let us know in the comments. Number 8. The President of China uses the Chinese-made Hongqi L5 for official transportation. This large retro-styled luxury vehicle is manufactured in China and can only be bought in China. It's powered by a 6-liter V12 engine, and it needs all that power to move its heavy bulletproof body around. The cars are completely hand-built and also feature run-flat tires. A special version of the Hongqi L5 with a sunroof was used by the Chinese president at a military parade. Number 7. Mercedes-Benz produce an armored version of their S600. It's called the S600 Guard. This is the car that the President of Germany currently uses. The S600 Guard is sold to state officials and VIPs who need a luxury vehicle that's highly secure. According to the manufacturer, the Guard is the most bomb and gun-proof car civilians can buy. Of course, with a price tag of $1 million, not everybody will be able to afford one. The Guard offers a luxurious interior whilst providing armor plating and bulletproof windows. The doors on the car weigh around 200 kilograms each and use electric motors to assist in opening and closing them. There's even an option for your designated driver to be trained in driving this vehicle. The training involves learning to drive the car evasively, even in the event of a flat tire. Number 6. The President of Russia drives around in a Russian-made limo called an Urus Senate. These limos are designed and built by a Russian scientific and engineering group called NAMI for short. The car is completely bulletproof, and its tires are made from solid rubber. Hopefully, the suspension is good, or the ride may not be that comfortable. The limo is powered by a 4.4-liter V8 and does 0 to 60 in under 6 seconds. The regular Senate is a heavy car, weighing in at 3 tons. However, the President's custom limo, with all its armor plating, tips the scales at over 7 tons. That's the same weight as a commercial bus. Number 5. While most presidents are driven around in armor-plated limos, the former president of Uruguay did the exact opposite. His name is Jose Mujica, and he drove himself around in his 1987 VW Beetle. Jose donated 90% of his salary to helping his country and lived a frugal lifestyle. Quite an example to his people. If this car was in good condition, it would cost around $10,000. Apparently someone has offered him $1 million for his car. I wonder if he took the offer. Number 4. The S7 Crossback Presidential is a car used by the French president. It's a special modified version of the DS7 Crossback. The presidential version has been lengthened by 20 centimeters to provide more space in the back in the event the president needs to hold a meeting whilst traveling. It's also had flashing lights and flag holders installed. The car features special RF badges on the bonnet, front doors and boot, as well as a shark fin antenna for the president's special telecommunications system. The car is powered by a 300 horsepower plug-in hybrid power unit and features four-wheel drive. Number 3. Similar to the armored Audi and Mercedes, an armored BMW 7 Series is the car of choice for the Prime Minister of Australia. This car is ballistic and bulletproof and can even withstand a blast from a grenade. It's accompanied by an armored BMW X5 at all times. The BMW 7 Series bears the number plate C1, which stands for Commonwealth 1. The manufacturer claims the 7 Series high-security model is able to drive between 50 to 80 kilometers, even after the engine and tires have been riddled with bullets. Number 2. The Emperor of Japan uses a few specially prepared G51 Toyota Century Royal limousines. These limousines are 20 feet long and feature extra amenities such as seating for 8, bulletproofing, and a granite entryway. 4 vehicles were purchased for the Emperor at a cost of $500,000 each. The rear seat of the limo has been raised by 40 centimeters to provide greater visibility during parades. The limousines are about 20 feet in length and are powered by 5-liter V12 engines. Number 1. The President of the United States is driven in a custom-built limo from Cadillac. Officially, it's called Limo 1 or Cadillac 1. It's sometimes referred to by its nickname, the Beast. The vehicle features bulletproof windows, state-of-the-art communication and protection systems, a stowable desk, and a gas-proof chamber for defense against gas attacks. There's even an onboard supply of blood for the president that's matched for their blood type. The vehicle is capable of electrifying its door handles to shock any attacker that tries to open them. The vehicle weighs 10 tons and the armor plating is so significant it can withstand a bomb blast. The U.S. president is accompanied on all foreign and domestic trips by a full motorcade of U.S. government vehicles, including several presidential limousines, escort vehicles, and a military ambulance. This entire motorcade is transported anywhere in the world by a C-17 Globemaster III aircraft. The windows on this car are 130 millimeters thick and only the driver's window can open, presumably to pay for tolls.